What up, y'all? It's your boy R to the A to the S. Yes, Rise here with Carson Blizzard. And today I'm here to do a review of Chris Webb new mixtape, Quarter Life Crisis. Alright? Now some of you might be wondering, who the heck is Chris Webb? And prior to last week, I would have said the same thing. Never heard of this brother, alright? But apparently he's a brother from the Midwest. Moved out to Long Beach with Snoop Doggy Dogg, Snoop Lion, whatever his name is. And I don't know the whole story, but he's a part of PC4M. Y'all know them. Alright? I'm rhyming, baby. But anyway, he's spoken word artist. You go on YouTube, type in Chris Webb, PC4M, and you will see some of his videos. Now, I got the link actually from Christian rapper Chris Longo, whatever his name is. He had a link to it, and I try to check out new artists. I don't try to review a lot of new artists. I'm not here to give new artists shine and all that type of crap. I just review stuff I like. That's basically what I do. When I heard this mixtape, I was surprised. I was actually impressed. Now, I know for some of you who watch the show, Rise actually impressed with something. Yes, I was actually impressed with this mixtape. Now, Chris Webb, he ain't really no rapper. He's really a spoken word artist who raps. He doesn't a lot of times follow the rules of, hip hop, so to speak, in terms of his lines and his words. A lot of times he'll just begin to go into a whole spoken word type of thing, and the way he flows, not really paying attention to the beat, which is fine. It doesn't really hurt the album in any way, because even though it's not quote unquote on beat like a rapper, he still has that spoken word rhythm where you don't really have to pay attention to the beat. And a lot of times he doesn't pay attention to the beat either, because he's actually a spoken word artist. Now, I saw his first video, Old Friend, and some of you know that show, I don't really get into rap, Christian rap that's, that has the stuff that's made for Christians. Nothing wrong with it, but it's just not stuff that I listen to on a regular basis. I like more stuff that's I can play for non-Christians and non-Christian friends. But I was impressed with, on this topic he was talking about, being fearful, hesitant in terms of how do you tell somebody that you're a Christian now when you were out in the world with them. And just the way he did it and the way he was able to convey his thoughts, again, like a spoken word artist, it was dope the way he did it, and the video is dope as well. He talks a lot about a lot of variety of topics. Some stuff I would say is definitely, for the church. I mean, there's some stuff maybe you could play for anybody, because it's not really a gospel-centered type of message in terms of just being overt with it. Like, he has a song here where it's just talking about relationships, a song called Runners, where he's just talking about a relationship with a girl. You know what I'm saying? It's just general life stuff. He has a song on here, Whitney Jackson, alright? And it's sort of a, lack of a better word, a daydream about what would have happened if in 1984, I believe they dated. Y'all correct me on that. I believe Michael Jackson and Whitney Houston dated for a brief time, but his little fantasy was, what would have happened if Michael Jackson and Whitney Houston got married? How would that affect movies, music, media, entertainment? It would, in some sense, this power couple, music would be so much better if they had got them married. And it's a fantasy type of thing. You'll hear it, but it's just very creative. Again, something you wouldn't expect from a rapper. You would expect it from a spoken word artist. That's why I say he's basically a spoken word rapper. You know what I'm saying? He raps, but at heart, he's a spoken word artist. And it's dope how he combines the two. Um, Production wise, you would basically call it like underground jazz. You know, some maybe Just Thoughts would rap over that type of vibe. If you're a fan of that underground jazz type of vibe, you know, piano and that jazzy type of feel. This is more where it's at sonically. Some songs work, some of the beats work, some don't. Some of them need some work. Has sort of the amateur type of feel, but I think overall, I can get with a lot of production, but some of it, I would hope maybe if he gets some shine with this, he can get with some more mainstream, underground producers. I'm not talking about secular. I'm talking about within the Christian realm. But overall, man, I like his approach. I like his creative. Even though here he sings, I'm not really feeling the singing, but I like his attempt at being creative. I like his thoughts on being a Christian who is black or black Christian, whatever you want to say. I don't play the semantic games. Just talking about different topics. Like my favorite song on here, "Don't Raise Me Up," is talking about leadership within the church, and like for example, with his experience, he knows like most of the pastors he know. He said that I think it was like T.I. and Tiny have a stronger relationship than most of the pastors he knows, and just looking at leadership within the church and his fear about being a leader and saying, "God, don't raise me up if I ain't ready." And there's poor examples of people he knows. He's not saying everybody, just his people he knows examples. So it's just all these insecurities, doubts, and just he's able to convey his thoughts like a spoken word artist. So I would say definitely check it out. It's a free mixtape. You can donate if you want to. I have the link below. Well, check it out. Definitely keep an eye on this brother, man. I'm not even the biggest PC4M type of guy, but I mean, he brought it on this one, and I was impressed, man. So that's my thoughts. Love to hear yours. See what costs abroad. Couple sucks in the mouth. Check out.